Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. It's Ceree from the Spiritual View. It is Sunday, September the 22nd. It's the date of the autumn equinox. So I'm going to dedicate the video today to some of the themes of the autumn equinox and what energies are present and available to us over the next 3 months. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining. We do daily content 7 days a week by different readers. We have Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for live session, as well as Friday at 6 p.m., where we share content, but we also pull cards for as many as we can each session. We also do a monthly educational session, and this month we just did yesterday, and I would encourage you to check it out because it's all on the themes of the eclipse season. And it's really fascinating and interesting information. So today we're just going to review a few of the themes of the autumn equinox, which is here today. Again, the sun is entering the sign of Libra, and there is quite a bit of Piscean and Neptune themes, suggesting that we look at ourselves more as spiritual beings than merely human. So we're actually shifting into this wonderful energy of spirituality, higher dimensionality, multidimensionality, and it's an opportunity to tap into the wisdom of our higher self. It's also a time to experience more joy, more bliss, more unconditional love, and connection to source. So whatever brings you joy and brings you bliss, find opportunities to experience this as much as you can. Compassion is also a theme that is running very high. Time of seeing beyond the veil. Many of you are experiencing heightened psychic awareness or intuition and seeing things that perhaps you've never experienced before. We're also seeing that relationships are shifting. In the past, things may not have been as clear about where you stood in a relationship, and you may see things with greater clarity now and wisdom, and it causes you to shift. The divine feminine energies are on the rise, and what we're seeing in historically, the divine masculine energies have been here, and the divine feminine energies have been here. They've been out of balance. And what you're seeing is a need for it to come into balance, but what you'll see is almost an overcorrection. So many are calling this the rise of the divine feminine, but the reality is what we're trying to do is come into greater balance this way horizontally between the divine masculine and divine feminine energies itself, but also within each of us. And there's an opportunity, I think, over the next 3 months with some of these themes to expand our consciousness, our multidimensional selves. So those are some of the themes that we are seeing with this autumn equinox. Now, I pulled some oracle cards to say, Spirit, what direction and guidance would you give us as we look at the next 3 months? So I started out with the Archangel deck, and I asked, which archangel or spiritual being is our guide for the next 3 months? And I got the Seraphim Seraphiza. And the definition is relax and open up to source. Keep your heart open. Now, if any of you have ever tapped into seraphim energy, it is extremely high vibrational, and seraphim are the angelic beings who sit at the right hand of God. And many people tell me, and I've had this experience, and it's going on right now, so I'm struggling with my words, because the frequency is very high vibrational, and oftentimes you will get this high-pitched ringing in your ears to the point of pain, and that's what I'm experiencing. So it says the glorious Seraphiza is one of the 144 seraphim who surround God and help to keep the vibration of the universe high. With the other seraphim, she takes the thoughts of Source or God and chants them to the angels who operate on lower frequency bands. These angels bring them into manifestation because as a seraphim, Seraphiza does not directly communicate to humans, but floats through different dimensions of the universe, spreading her love and compassion. So this is a high frequency card reminding you that the more you relax, the more that you can access divine light and divine source energy. So as we look at the next 3 months, we are encouraged to let the universe bring to us what it's intended to bring, and not to try to force it or resist it. The second card that I picked is from the Sacred Geometry deck. And I asked, what energies do we need to be aware of? And this is a solar plexus chakra. And it's a color yellow. And the definition, it says, the frequency of the solar plexus chakra, or the yellow flower of light, supports our sense of self, our personal power, our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are. It's also related to tapping into our joy. And consistent with what Ceree said, we need to relax and we need to focus on those things that bring us joy, allows us to stand tall in our personal power. So you may find yourself needing to focus on the solar plexus area and this chakra as a way and a reminder that we need to create our sense of bliss and joy. The last card that I pulled, last oracle card, is out of the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. And for those of you who've not been acquainted with Kuan Yin, she is the Eastern deity equivalent to Mother Mary. She has this beautiful energy of compassion and kindness. When I first started feeling her energy on my right shoulder, I would see this pink-orange color, but I didn't know who it was. And until someone pointed it out, they could see Kuan Yin around my auric field. I wasn't sure. I call her Gilda. But she is the equivalent again of Mother Mary. And if you experience her, you will just be overwhelmed with this wonderful, beautiful sense of compassion and kindness and unconditional love. So this card is called the Daughter of the Phoenix. And it says, when the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, purification, and preparation for new levels of spiritual wisdom, power, and light. Just like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. This is an advanced phase of soul growth, and soon after you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. Kuan Yin, who is the daughter of the phoenix, has been through fire, both physically and heavenly, and she has ascended into a position of great spiritual power, peace, and authority. She guides you now to claim your rebirth and your ascension. So as we are looking at the ascension energies and expanding to our soul's higher purpose and our growth, she is here to assist us to tap into that wisdom of going through the fire. So many of you may have the sense of having been through fire, and you are tapping into this beautiful, benevolent Kuan Yin energy to help guide you as you look at the next 3 months of soul growth and expansion. So next I asked Spirit, and I'm using the Light Seers deck today, what are some things that we want to release or let go of as we look at the next 3 months, so that we can allow all these beautiful energies to come in? And the first thing, I'm going to do that, then I'm going to say, what are we going to invite in, and what do we not see coming yet that's on our path? So the first thing that we needed to release, I pulled the Seven of Wands. I next pulled the Seven of Swords, and I pulled the Four of Wands. Now, the end in mind is the Four of Wands. We really want success, but what's been getting in the way, if you look at the Seven of Wands, that oftentimes is a card of resistance. Could be that you're standing your ground, standing up for who you are, but oftentimes it's resistance to change or resistance to what the universe wants to bring you. We've talked about this before, that oftentimes when we manifest, not only do we set the intention, but we ask the universe exactly how we want it. And we want it like we want it. And oftentimes we want to control the outcome. That's not how manifestation works. So if you can look at resistance and just relax and allow the universe to bring you what's on your path, then you're going to manifest success. This card, the Seven of Swords, and we've gotten 2 sevens here, and sevens are very, it's a very holy and sacred number. Seven of Swords is oftentimes around deception. There could be lies that others have told us, or that it could be what we've told ourselves. Is there a truth that we need to honor or to recognize, or lies that we've told ourselves about our past or about who we are? Do we need to let that go as we become more aware of our psychic abilities, we step into our personal power, we experience more joy. Again, this is a card that suggests in order for us to be successful as we look at the next 3 months of letting the universe allow us to relax and bring in what's on our path, that we may have deceived ourselves about who we actually really are. And many of us are discovering who we are as souls, not humans, as souls, and why we decided to manifest at this point in time on the planet. Now, what we want to bring in is interesting because I pulled the star. This is Aquarian energy, but this is all about hope and healing and really soul growth. And when you look at this, it is just a beautiful depiction of the star energy. You see that light there that she's looking up and holding on to. Now, what's interesting, the 2 cards that flipped out were 2 4s. So I've gotten 2 7s, which is a 14, which boils down to a 5, which is about change. So obviously we need to let some things go and change. I got the 4 of Cups and I got the 4 of Pentacles. So this would suggest as we bring in hope and we bring in healing, that we have got an opportunity. The 4 of Pentacles oftentimes is representative of holding on too tightly. It could be an old way of being. It could be our resources, our old physical life. And so there's something that suggests we've got to relax and let go of some of these old patterns and old ways of existing. It could be career related. It could be money related. And those are things that we need to explore to say, what if we're going to heal and to move and to expand into our higher consciousness, what do we need to let go of, not hold so tightly? And the 4 of Cups oftentimes is a missed opportunity. Are there opportunities coming in front of us, matters of the heart that we're either not seeing or we're not paying attention to, or we're not tapping into? So the message from Spirit to invite in is the energy of the star and the things that could have gotten in the way. We're not seeing things clearly, or we're holding on too tightly. So those are some things that we want to look at as we invite in this beautiful star energy. What is coming that is on our path? Fascinating. First of all, the Ace of Wands. Aces are about new beginnings, and wands are our passion. So this is an opportunity over the next 3 months to create a passionate new beginning and phase of your life. And this is a huge, huge opportunity coming at you. But you have a choice. This is the Lover's card, Gemini energy. You may have 2 different paths that you decide that you want to make a decision on. But again, it's all about the choice of how you want to live. Are you a physical person or a human and you might have a soul, or are you a soul that happens to embody in a physical existence? Now, that's the higher perspective, that you are a soul. So what is your decision and what is your choice as you move forward about what you want to bring into your reality, into this next phase of growth, passion, and opportunity? But Spirit's message here is, okay, this is the Knight of Pentacles, who is the slowest knight in the deck of the knights. So it's going to come when it's going to come. So have patience with yourself if you're not seeing things manifest, or you're not seeing progress after you set your intentions out to the universe. And so it's going to happen, but again, have patience and continue the course. And I'm going to ask for one more message from Spirit. All right. Oh, this is great. The 3 of Cups. Along the way, celebrate with those that you love and those that you care about. It's a great time to also honor the progress along the journey, because sometimes we don't step back and look at how far we've actually come. So just think about where you were a month ago, a year ago, maybe even 5 years ago. And if you're like me, your entire world has completely shifted, and the world has shifted. So we are shifting with it. So this is a reminder that we need to stop and smell the roses along the way. So those are the messages for today, Sunday the 22nd, some guidance for the next 3 months in this autumn equinox. I hope everyone is having a restful and relaxing Sunday. I always call it either Serene Sunday or Soothing Sunday because it should be a day of recharging the batteries, a day of rest, and a day of getting ready for the week ahead. Thank you so much. We really value you visiting the channel and being part of our community. Please like, subscribe, and share. And again, we're very happy to be with you. Happy Sunday. We'll let you go. Bye.